What is up, people? Welcome back to Throttling Frames. This is your host Mayur, and we are back with a new video from the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which I believe is a fantastic simulator by Microsoft. Yes, I totally agree that they took more than 14 long years or so to bring in an all new flight simulator program after the FSX that was launched back in 2006. And yes, I do totally agree with everything that they have said till date, that it is one of the best flight simulators available today. Alright, so I would like to share an experience with you that I just had a couple of days ago. I was flying over the northeastern side of India, and I was actually wanting to see something that I saw it in real life. So a couple of years ago, I took a trip to Sikkim, that's in the eastern side of India, and at Darjeeling, it's one of the most beautiful hill stations in India. So at Darjeeling, there is a place called Tiger Hill. Yeah, Tiger Hill. So if you go to Tiger Hill, it's famous for a site, right? So if you go to Tiger Hills at a particular time, I'm not going to tell you what that exactly is. I want you guys to see it. But if you go there at a particular time, you get to see a beautiful natural phenomena, right? So I'm going to show you what exactly happens in the game as well. I mean, I saw it with my eyes. I shot it with my camera just a couple of years ago from, I guess that was in 2017 is what I feel, 2017, 2018. I guess 2017 is what I feel, 3 years down the line. So yeah, I shot it with my camera, and I'm going to put my clip of the phenomenon and also the clip that I recorded while being in the game, while I was flying around that area last week. So yep, let's just dive into it. I'm going to take the TBM 930 to that place. The reason behind that is I want to accelerate things a little, and TBM 930 can do some really good crazy speeds. Yeah, it can go up till 330 ktas, so that's a good speed to start with. Yeah, and I'm going to choose the airport. That's the Bagdogra. Yeah, so this is the Bagdogra airport, and I'm going to choose runway 36. That's the runway 36 departure, and let's see what's the time. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep, that should do good, because the actual video I have already shot and kept it ready, so that's not a problem. Time is not a problem over here. So let's fly.
Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha ready.
All right, so there we are at Bagdogra airport, and I'm gonna start the flight all hot and ready so that we do not waste time to start up the aircraft. So ready to fly, and there we are inside the cockpit of the TBM. All right, so let me just quickly check on a couple of things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fly over the Kangchenjunga. The Kangchenjunga is the highest peak in India. That is approximately at around 8,586 meters, which comes to about 28,170 feet. So yeah, that's just a little shy of the Mt.Everest height. So yep, that is a tall peak, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fly that high, of course, although this flight can go up till 30,000 without any effort. So, but I'm definitely not flying that high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a few settings already set at the Autopilot panel. Yeah. So let me just increase my altitude and set it to 15,000, or maybe we can fly at 16,000. Yeah. Let me take it to 16,000. That should do good. Yeah. 16,000. Yeah, that's perfect. And then let me take my vertical speed to 1100. 1100. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. All right. Heading is something that I will set it a little later once we are airborne. and rest everything is good. Do we have the parking brake on? Yep, we have the parking brakes on, so let me just get it off. Perfect, parking brakes off, and everything looks good. Yep, we are ready to fly. So this is how it looks like. Okay, perfect, fantastic. Let's just quickly go and check the weather. So yep, there is a slight wind. Let me just check the windsock. Where is the windsock on this airport? Yeah, that's the windsock. Yep, that's the windsock, and it's we can see that there is barely any wind over here, right? So it should be a good day to fly. I'm expecting a stable flight. Yeah. So let me get a good exterior view of the flight since we are taking off. So the mountain ranges that we see in front of us, just across these, we will have the Kangchenjunga in sight, right? That is why I've chosen the runway 36, because it points straight towards the Kangchenjungas from Bagdogra airport. So yep, we are all ready. So let's throttle up. And up and away. That was a good takeoff. Let's get the landing gear in.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha, frequency change.
Alright, so everything looks good now, and we are slightly being dragged towards right. So let me get inside the cockpit again and get the AP switch on. So now I am stable, and I will be climbing at 1100 vertical speed. As to caution, I'll just get all the warnings off. And yep, that will be a stable climb, climbing with 1100 vertical speed, climbing to 16,000. And the moment I go above these mountains, I should be able to see the Kangchenjunga ranges. Yeah. Okay, let me have the vertical speed a little bit more. Let me set it to 1300. Yep. 1300 should do good, and we're flying stable. We're flying stable. Let me have a look at it from the outside. Can I see the ranges? I don't think I'm going in the right direction, because I have to go this way, is what I feel. I'm not sure, I'm not very sure about this again. Okay, let me not do it from the yoke, but let me just get inside and set a heading. So let me get my heading on, and yep, let it turn, let it turn, let it turn, let it turn. Let me just look at my terrain maps and try to guess out where do I see these mountains. I guess these are the ones. Yeah. I guess these are the ones. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I have it in front of me now. I can see it from the windscreen itself. Yeah. These are the mountain ranges, the Kangchenjungas. Alright, so all good. I can move a little towards the left, a little more towards the left. I can have a heading of 352. Let's get to 344 maybe. Yeah, 344 should be exactly Kangchenjunga's. Let me see if I am leveling out at 344. Yeah, 345 and 344. Yeah, that's I'm heading right into the Kangchenjunga. Perfect. So the flight looks good. It's all stable. It's climbing at a steady rate of 1200, 1300. Yeah, and it's climbing to 16,000 feet. Okay. Let me bring down the throttle a little by say a 10%. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And let me have an exterior view of this aircraft. Yeah, this looks fantastic. So yeah, everything is set and stable. The flight is going straight towards the Kangchenjunga ranges, and let me now talk to you guys. So basically, like I said, I took a trip with my cousins back in 2017 is what I feel, to this place called Sikkim. It's in northeastern part of India, and like I said, there's a beautiful hill station that's called Darjeeling. If you ever plan to go there, make sure that you plan your itinerary well enough to visit the Tiger Hill at Darjeeling, because if you go there, there's a very good natural phenomena that you get to see from Tiger Hill. You have to reach there at around 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's when all the people start gathering over there. So you have to make sure that you get a good spot for that view. So what you get to see from that point is, since Kangchenjunga is the highest peak in India, and I think it's the second highest or the third highest peak in the world. So that's a little shy of the height of Mt.Everest, right? Mt.Everest is at 8,848 meters, which comes to 29,030 feet. This is a little short, maybe 300 meters short of 200 meters short of the Mt.Everest. So what exactly happens over here is, what you get to see from the Tiger Hill is, at 4 o'clock in the morning, as the sun comes above the horizon, the first rays of the sun fall straight on the highest peak, and you can see those beautiful golden peaks that just stays up just for a couple of minutes, and then everything else lights up as the light spread across the entire place. But the first thing that you see is everything else is dark and the peaks are lit, like they're shining bright, right? So I saw this personally when I was there in Sikkim, in Darjeeling, and then I thought, can I actually simulate that in the game? Is the geographical engine of the simulator, the Flight Simulator 2020, is that real? Can it actually simulate the exact thing? So I thought I'd try that, and I did. So the results are absolutely outstanding. They came out to be just brilliant. I just cannot believe how on earth did they manage to get it so accurate. It is absolutely fantastic. So I'll be putting both the clips, the one that I recorded while I was there from my camera. That's again a time lapse of the sunrise over the Kangchenjunga, and the one that I recorded being in the simulator. It took me good 45 minutes. I did nothing. I was just looking at my screen for 45 minutes, so that I just made sure, I'm looking at my screen so that there is nothing going wrong, right? So basically what I did was, I just got my drone camera up and then set my frame on the Kangchenjunga and waited for 45 minutes for the sun to rise. And the real time 45 minutes, I squeezed the clip down to less than 1 minute. So that basically created a nice good time lapse of the uh, whole thing, like the whole sunrise. Yeah, so that actually surprised me, and I would want you guys to see it for yourself. Alright, so now we are closing in on the peaks, and I can see that we are flying much lower than what is required, so I'm going to increase the altitude by, say, another 4,000. It's 20,000, and increase my vertical speed to 1,500, and I also might have to divert a little, so I'll just get my heading off and go around this mountain. And what you see in front of the aircraft is the Kangchenjunga. There we are. Okay, now I need to climb higher than 20,000. So let me take this to 24,000. Or 25,000 maybe. And now since I am going that high, I need full power, so throttle to 100%. 24,800 is what I have set. The mountains are right in front of me. I'm gonna pause, do an active pause over here. That's the drone. And okay, let me just quickly go to the drone camera settings, showcase drone speed. Yeah, this is good. And rotation speed, drone zoom levels, and yeah, everything's good. Yeah. Right. So let me go up, 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 up. So what you see right in front of you is the highest peak in India, Kangchenjunga, and this is where the first ray of sun hit when it's sunrise. Yeah, so the sun comes over the horizon from over here. Yeah, so I guess I had my frame set to somewhat like this, yeah, when I recorded that time lapse. It was set to somewhere like this, and it was absolutely fabulous. So now what I'll be doing is I'll be putting both the clips. First I'll be putting the clip that I recorded from my camera while I was there, and the second clip will be the one that I recorded from the game itself. You'll see it for yourself. The game geographical engine is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm really surprised to see this level of performance, this level of perfection in the game. This is mind-blowing. I mean, this is dangerously beautiful. Dangerously beautiful.